There we go. There we go. I'm back, man. Come on back, man. Come on back, man. Get back, man. I cut out last time. I could do the comments, man. Yeah. You know what it is. Yeah, it is. We're gonna do it again. Same thing we did last time. Y'all come on back in here, man. I'm back, man. I got y'all, man. I got y'all, man. I got you. I'm getting messages like crazy, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. There's no business order, man. I got you. Y'all should be coming in, yeah. 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 Oh, whoa. Damn. Man, I'm past. Hey, CJ, you watching, man. Wait, listen. Louis, we gonna, Louis. CJ, you watching. We'll do it tomorrow. Good. I can't do nothing now, man. I'm messed up, man. I'm messed up. So we're gonna do it tomorrow. Definitely do it tomorrow. Cause I got doctor's orders. I can't do nothing this week. I can't be around no dust. I gotta let them. This 24 stitches in there, man. Yeah. It was in, yeah, I don't know what's going on. But gotta let it heal. Can't do nothing. So when I crank back up, it's gonna crank it back up and get in it. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing I did before. I mean, I had got it down to a real smooth level now, man. Yeah, I'm healing fast, homie. I mean, I showed you what it looked like. Louis know what it looked like. Yeah, it was soft, baby. Soft, man. I say I'm a handcrafted soft. Had to cut a piece and took that guard off. So I cut this real thin piece. And it pulled. It thought I looked it over, make sure it had no knot I could see. And it caught it. And, oh! That's why my price. We'll never talk about that. Yeah, you want to handcraft it, and do what it do, it will change. Yeah, we get these comments. We can't go, so that shit is out. The rent. Yeah. Oh. As long as that tick followed by that bump. Hey, you know what I've been thinking about, y'all? We got 3 hands like we was talking. You know it. You know it, Louis. You know what time it is, man. Got Wolverine healing, boy. That's what it is, man. At 50. At 50. Don't forget that now. Don't forget that in. Wolverine healing at 50, baby. They blessed me, baby. You see how they blessed me, man? You know, I got this woman over here, though. That's who's doing it over there, man. All these different kind of salt baths with my hand. And then, what else I got? I got to drink this chlorophyll water. Then she got some vibration therapy. I be laughing, but you see, y'all see it's working. You see it's working. Oh, boy, stop. I'm supposed to be right now just letting you get some help. According to the nurse over there. And then look, all this stuff is why I'm not even a week later I can bend my finger. Yeah. Right now they're worried about an infection. They want to close all the way up. And then we'll look at it again. But when they close all the way up, MB going back to work, then we can talk about looking at this. MB going back to work, baby. Because it's about these boxes, baby. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, there you go. Okay. Hello, have you ever heard of LP8 enclosure? It's a 6-order do 8-inch enclosure. I ain't never heard of that, huh? I ain't never heard of that. Ow! I gotta stop stretching this thing too. Okay, MB. Trying to greet me. I was thinking that live chat for kids. I want about. He got me on suspension. I don't know what Dennis talking about. What's up, MB? Presses and prayers for a speedy recovery. Thank you, man. Keep that chlorophyll, bro. You know what it is, man. My wife on that stuff, man. Y'all come in for everything besides just these cardio stuff. But you learn it too, ain't it? Because everything I do in my truck, y'all gonna be able to do. That's the whole point of the channel. I'm trying to teach you what I know before I go. Before Lord take me on the next thing to do. You can watch this and say, watch this boy channel right here. You know how to get live. Take these principles, apply to 10, 12, 15, it don't matter. Same stuff. That's what family bless you and your family. Man, bless everybody, bless me. Double blessings back to you. May the Lord help you prosper too and give you Wolverine hearing. Wolverine healing. Mm. Mm. Okay, any questions though? Any questions? Did y'all see? What do y'all think about that Addictive Audio 8, man? What do y'all think about that 8? Huh? What's up? What do y'all think about that 8, man? Can you get that 8 for me, baby? Would it be too much for you? Not so happy. Why you saying that, man? You say he got the 1100. What DD 1100 amp? Right there in the AA manufacturing box. Well, you should. You paid that money for it. You should be happy. I would not be happy with something I bought. Oh boy. Yeah. Putting them jokers in that horn. I got to slide this heat over. That thing that finna cook me. I feel like a piece of sausage over here. Like I'm cooking. Put them jokers in the horn. What else y'all thoughts on that Addictive Audio sub, man? What else? It's gone. Yeah, give me some. What do y'all think? Did my dick just bang? I know on Louis, yeah. Hey. I know you gonna like him, Louis, but I want to see what else. Anybody else know anything about him? If you would recommend a competition 8, so which one would you recommend? DD2508. There we go. DD2508 competition. You can tailor whatever you want to do. They'll put 5 iron claw spiders on that joker. You can send 20,000 watts to it if you want to for it to move. What y'all think about this thing right here, man? Huh? What y'all think about this? Huh? I'm waiting till my hand here back up. Hey, baby, hey, put it up and take it a little back just a little bit. Bam. There we go. What y'all think about this, man? Come on, man. Come on, anybody give me in. I don't know why they do this. This would get me. You know what? Crown Zero did that too. They had the phone in the front. I thought this should be back here. I don't understand. It's like they almost want you to inverse mount it, but this ain't thick enough for you to really do that. If you do inverse mount, you have to do some. You have to put another ceiling here. But me, I'm kind of curious because I'm gonna show you something that I see that y'all don't see. But it might be by the whole company as a whole. Look at this. Look at them ribs. You ever seen a staff steel basket with ribs look like that? I don't always say how much power can it take. Like what you always say, how much power can it take? I don't never say that. You saying that. I ain't about power handling. I'm about output. Okay, how much power it take? What's the output? What's the output? What can it do? And can it keep surviving? So, this right here. Interesting. Now my friend Louis, the one doing the 160s on 165, 166 at 29 hertz. I told you he did that. Remember I shared this video? He did a 136 with that subwoofer that's rated 250 ohm and 600 watts max. He did a 138 at 31 hertz. And he clamped 800 watts going to it. I've been curious about Addictive Audio about 8-9 years. Man, shoot. Since 2013, 2014. Yeah, I've been curious about this. I just want particularly that 8, because I always on the 8. And I was like, man, the title got me, Excruciate. And then Addictive Audio. I said, well, these people here, Addictive Audio. These some new boys came around. And sure enough, they were new. With some old roots, though. And I said, okay. So now that I got the platform, I said, let me get a hold of one and see what they do. That does cat remind me of J Audio. The rubber surround, I like that, really like that. Durability, really rubber surround. And then the strength of my friend, it's got some unique features. But that when I seen that spider, I said, oh, wait a second. And how tight that gap looks. I said, oh, wait a second. And the news said the same thing. He said, you'll see. He said, you'll see. It gonna surprise you. Had been bad, had my attention. Yeah, they got a 6.5 inch subwoofer. Yeah, they got a 6x9 subwoofer. Addictive Audio got a Addictive Audio has a 6x9 subwoofer. Interesting. Ain't that interesting? Okay, not flumux. What that means? What? Okay, Cup of Noodle. What up, MB? Is that one of them stamp baggers you be talking about? Yes. Similar to, you can see they stamp basket. Now let me show you something. This is a stamp basket right here. And this is a stamp basket. Right? Yeah. In fact, it's not the exact stamp basket. No. You can look and see, but there's a stamp steel basket. This one has a little taller landing. This is a little taller. But it's an open source design. I mean, they get these things probably 15 cents to the basket. I don't know. He ain't paying no big money for this. This is just a platform to hold the working parts. It needs to be strong enough to support the motor and have a low FS ability, not to resonate against what's happening at the mechanical part of the subwoofer. So that's the full function of the basket, and also not to get in the way with too much services and cause discoloration to the bass. All that can be mounted. That's why B2 Audio has that SAF technology. You know, Jay really wants his woofers. Oh yeah, I'm moving it so much now. And it's swollen back up. Go get some of that what's the name clean. Yeah, I gotta stop moving. It's starting to hurt again. I know what that means. So, that's the whole purpose. That's the whole point of the basket. That's the whole point, the purpose of the basket. But these two stamp baskets. Now this one here is $429. This is the 1508. You can get it from a limited run from DDE dealers such as myself. You're not gonna put it on the site, but it is a sound quality driver on steroids because you get the basket and the soft parts, but you get some of the power tune features as opposed to 1108. And then he puts this 1506, the motor is using a 1506. He puts that on here, so it's far stronger. Now this one happens to be supercharged. I don't know if he gonna let you do that or not. He might. I don't know if he. Well, yeah. You can be. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it can be supercharged as well. So this is a supercharged 1508. Yeah, because all they gotta do is this just to fit. It's a bigger membrane. On the Sony motor, they put the 6.5 on. So the sound quality on steroids is because how it's geared. Mainly the spider and this surround. I did 138 dB at 31 hertz with that thing. I'll put that video up here since I'm telling y'all about it. I'll put that video up here tonight. 138 dB at 31 hertz on a Dual Designs M2500 at 4 ohms. 138.84 at 31 hertz. In a 2Q box. Yeah, what's up, baby? Just spray it. Just spray it with that antiseptic stuff. Yeah, so, don't think that they can't get loud. That's pretty respectable. You said, man, I can't add you up. I got to start in the beginning, CJ. We're going to do that tomorrow. Okay, we're going to do it tomorrow. I promise we're going to do it tomorrow. Because I can't. Can I? Let me see. He said maybe I can't. Let me see something. Yeah, I know. Let me see something. Boom. No, that's share. Go here. What's this? Highlight, no. What did they say? Okay, we do it tomorrow. I don't see no add button right here. Yeah, I got it. I told you how we gonna do it. I slipped my mind, but definitely now we need to do it now for real to keep the channel interested because I can't do nothing right now. We see the pain went away. Yeah, the pain went away. Yeah. So it healed. My wife got me healing pretty fast. Got me doing this stuff to clean it. It was a what they call a gross wound. A gross wound. But it don't stop nothing. It don't stop nothing. But anyway, what I was basically telling you, I don't get every subwoofer is not made to have to take a lot of power to get a certain given beat. To do 138 with this stamp basket, not as nowhere near as deep as the 2508 or even the 1506. You gotta look at all that. That's not as deep. I took this thing that did 138 dB at 31 hertz. This is not a big basket, bro. This is not a deep basket. It's only got, this woofer is rated at 10 millimeters X max. Yes, it's got a 20 millimeter top plate. But this basket is shallow as comparison to like say, so I'm using this to try to teach y'all something. Hold on a second. You see how shallow this basket is. Now, look how deep this 1506 basket is in comparison to him. You see how deep that is? Yeah, he's taller. Yeah, and you think that's taller. He can do it. He can do a 140 at 31 hertz too. But look how much deeper he has basket. Now let's go over here. Look how deep this basket is in comparison to that. So you see how all this stuff goes up. Now, of course, the power handling output, all that go up, but that lets me feel that 138.84 on music is a very achievable score that even y'all can do, because I did it in the 2Q box. Yes, at 30 hertz, that's pretty good. At 4 ohm, very low power. I mean, the M2500 makes more power than rated, but it's at 4 ohms. Yeah, deep, deep. So I used to say all that to say this. When I review different subwoofers, some of y'all want to run different things. Don't say this ain't gonna do nothing because it's got a stamp basket. Cause I told it to my boy Louis. Me and him, we've been talking about it before, but he actually got one before I did. And he said, man, he was impressed with it, and I value his opinion. Louis Martinez, I value his opinion very much, cause me and him like sound the same. And when he said, man, yeah, get it, put it on the channel, man. They need a little exposure. And I like the coil, but really get me is how deep the ribs is. It look like dual spider. It is. My bad. Yeah, dual spiders. And it's only 250 watts on this and 600 watts. But you put dual spiders on it and a rubber surround. Rubber stretches, man. And I'm talking about, man, something tell me, man. Something tell me it's gonna be an opener for a lot of people. It's gonna be an opener for a lot of people. This thing is seriously overbuilt. This is the Addictive Audio Excruciate. This 8 is extremely overbuilt for, and I think they don't have a real large motor structure. I want y'all to keep watching the channel. Sounds don't necessarily mean strength all the time. You got the comparison what it has. We're gonna see. And it's very stiff for a stamp basket. But we'll get to that later. Okay, let's get to some of these questions. What do you recommend for a mega cab RAM behind the seat, under the seat? Behind the seat, run one Solo X10. You definitely gotta go behind the seat. That's all you need is one. Oh yeah, hey, thank you, Mr. Pruitt. What's up, man? I think that's Flint. I think that's about Flint. Yeah, what's up, Pruitt, man? 40K, man. We at 40, man. We at 40, man. My wife, we at 40. I got a snapshot. I actually looked at my phone when it was 39,999. I got it in my phone. Ooh. Don't I got that in the phone? Hope I ain't. Yeah, boy, I hope I ain't throw it away. Sometimes I'll be getting busy, oh man. I did recently. Yep, I did delete it, dummy. No, I'm not. I don't accept that. Thank you. I don't accept that. all the things they say. My wife be saying, I hate my husband calling himself. I mean, if you a dummy, one of me. You right. I seen that Directronics. They have some eight. Yeah, I saw that, Marcus Stanley. Directronics. Let's see that. 0117 456 3. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. What are we gonna do here, babe? Directronics. That's it. Search. Subwoofer. Let me see what we got here. Directronics. T.I. Basket. Cousin VFL. Subwoofer. Sundown. The refurbished Sundown. Yeah, they bought this. I remember when they bought this from who they bought it from. Yeah, they got, okay, what, I don't see them coming out no 8. They got refurbished Sundown, they say V3s. Yeah, but they ain't got no ones you talking about, man. Have you seen they have, now I don't see no 8s in their line, bro. Just wanted to share that I just received my Crossfire via MK app today. I can't wait to hook up to mine. I just need a Bob MB first. Congrats on that 40K and count, okay. How much power, like what you always say. This dude, he said, I don't never say anything about how much power. We talking about output. What up, MB? Is that one of them standbacks we talking about? We talked about that's why Rob MB keep it real. You know I keep it real. Damn. Can you explain the dampening on amps gain, or maybe do a separate video? I did the video all to explain I can do on dampening, man. All that I know, as much as I can explain it. Just get you a highly damped amplifier if you want your system to sound like MB. If you like what you hear, I look for dampening high amplifiers with a high output impedance number. I found them to be very good sounding drivers. Dampenify the baseline king's ability to control overshoot without speaking, in other words, to stop the cone from moving over, come back EMF. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's what it do. And that's what I look for. That's what I look for. And I know the amplifiers that listed cost considerably more than the amplifiers that don't. Even in DD. The 400 dampening on the M2500 is $750. The greater than 100 dampening on the S2000 is $400. Yes, sir. So the people that make it say, hey, this is a different price point. Why? Because it's better. You don't go up. All right. Tested Diablo 2400. This channel is way better than TikTok. Yeah, despite this man having an injury, he still takes time to take me back with any question that comes to my mind. This guy is the truth. No, Jesus is the truth. I'm just a subwoofer box builder. How's your hand coming along? It's coming along good, April. What subs can replace 41508s with the same box space using the same MBE? Man, let's see what this addictive audio can do. If not that, with that 1508s, oh man, because that's a small cutout in the stand back. I don't know, that's interesting. J Audio 8W7, because the 1508 is really a great sounding 8. When you got that stand bass, that's DD's straight sound quality. So the 1508 sounds very, very good. Gets real, real deep. Can't take a whole lot of power, but gets very, very deep with the bass notes it has. It catches the nuances in music. And then when you supercharge it, you make it sound that much better. Yeah. Okay. What DD 25, what size RD you reckon to run it with? At least a 220. I think that would be standard, man. At least a 220. The electronic Dreamsicle available is the beast for the money. Christopher, I was thanks for making it easy to understand. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Hope you're back in action soon. Yeah, me too. It won't be long, man. I've already moved my hands, so I'm good. Damn phone file. JLD 1000 damn phone 502 on. Yes, Lord. Yeah. And you know they give you no matter what you rise to, you'll get the same power. And people wonder why people pay the price for those amps. Remember, this is the channel where it costs what it costs, man. This is not the channel to try to save a buck. There's plenty of titles for that. You know, channels for that. This, when they graduate up here, they ain't going back. Because this is levels higher than me. I'm at this level of sound quality. And I think I'm good, but I'm finna transcend soon. But this level's higher than me, man. I'm just giving you my little basic running material knowledge, that I know, and helping others do what we love. We love the music, man. We love music. The older DD subs like 1520 series use the same stamp battery like that Addictive audio. Yeah. I remember that. I went on board then. Yeah, the 1508, man. 58 surprised the heck out of me on that power, man. Surprised the heck. 138.84 at 31 hertz. And I think I probably could have hit that 140 or 139 even higher if I think the box need to be even smaller than 2 cubes. I think it need to be like 1.5 or 1.85. I need to just shrink it a little bit more so they can handle a little bit more power. And boy, they gonna do it. Pretty no. What do you mean when you say supercharged when we're talking about your sub? When we're talking about DD sub, they put a nail ring on the pole piece. It forces the energy back in the gap. The energy you can pick up above the dust cap because it's a magnet, but it is acting as another shorting ring to force what's in the gap back in the gap. All right. 8 amp fuse on a 1000 amp watt amp. That's pretty good. Yeah, depending on who the amp is, because going 20 amps over, it all depends who makes the amp. DMO engineer can do 1500 watts on a cigarette lamp, on a 12 volt cigarette wire. He got the video of doing it. Prove me wrong. MB, if you had a full size SUV, what size sub would you personally run if your goal was output? 15s. 15, because I'm only gonna go back behind. If I buy an SUV, I'm not taking everything out and making it a 2-seater. If it gonna seat 8, it gonna seat 8. Only thing I might remove is lay down a third row seat so I can at least sit 5. Or if it's got 4 captain chairs, I can at least seat 4 comfortably and bass. But I would never take everything out to put subs in there. I'm not that bass head. I like form and function and bass. I'm a street beater. The vehicle got to be able to move and still be able to take groceries. I need to be able to pull up to the grocery store and the gas station, people wipe up in the mall, and beat before I get there and all that. It got to be functional, man. Did you ever make a box for the Trinity MAA? I think I did. That video is up there. I did put that in the box. Yes, I did. Here I actually make the boxes from. I don't put every sub in the same box. My videos have shown that. MB. MB, if you had a full-size SUV, what size sub would you personally want if your goal was for output? Oh, I asked that question. Your opinion on 215 L7X subs and F-150? 215 L7X subs and F, in my opinion, is crazy. Well, how'd you do that? That means you took the back seat out. I wouldn't do that. I don't approve of nothing like that. Makes no sense to me for you to do that. How high of a seat lift is needed for a Ford DD25 supercharged in a Ford truck? 3.5. What size amp will you put on 4G7? Big Cook 6R. What size amp would you put on 4G7? 5K. Yeah. 5K. Let's take it. What size? Okay. MB. Where's the base plate to get them for audio system? I don't know. But you just gotta make a decision. You got Brand X, McMahon alternators, Air Guard alternators. I don't know. I hear bad reviews from both. and good reviews from all. So just make a decision. Go who you trust. Uh, Passenger comfort and listening experience is a big deal. Is a big deal as to me. Passenger comfort and listening experience is a big deal to me as well. Yeah, it is to me. That's it, man. I don't see the base. I don't see the point. I know it's a market for it. People do it. I just ain't with it. So I don't do everything everybody else do. I got a vehicle and drive down the highway. I can pull into a business meeting. They don't even know the truck can do 141 dB at 30 hertz. 142. They don't even know. They can do that. Sit right next to your stoplight. You don't even know. And why take a drive, get groceries out the vehicle and all that. That's what that's the kind of car little base head I'm at. That's what I like to do. You ain't gonna know it's in there till I turn it up. Then you ain't gonna believe, ain't no way in the world that vehicle get that loud and ain't nothing modified to it. That's why when I scroll on Facebook and I see all the stuff he be doing, I think it should be loud. You did all that. That's what me and my wife be thinking. It should be loud. You did all that. Why wouldn't it be loud? This remove, battery tray, battery. You look at my vehicle, you ain't gonna see nothing but stop location. And it's gonna do 141 dB. Yeah, easily on music at any given time, and survive. Find another song, turn up again. What's up? What rim do you think of a Suburban? Can commonly fit 4 sundown ZV18s? Yeah. And a port enclosure with third row seats move without sacrificing the sub. You said 18s, ZV6. What's that? 5Q, 5.5Q, 22Q net box. Net. Third row. Now you gotta move on that third row, bro. You gotta move on that third row. For customer service, because you got 418s, and you gotta, that baffle gotta be at least, what's that, 3 inches thick. You said 18. Oh no. At least 4 inches thick. What? Yes. You said 418, 20 cube box. You know how much pressure gonna be resonating inside there? You're gonna have to have big clouds of die rods. I was to build that box, man. It's gonna cost you. Probably can't do it now. It's gonna have die rods in there thick as my forearm. Yeah, y'all, I see. See, most of y'all, this is what I say. See, on my channel, man, I'm about to try and teach y'all how to do more with less. You ain't gonna need 4. You can make 2 and then be able to sit in there. That's what we did back in my day. Because if you take 2 and do it right and make sure that box is like a brick, a real ZV6 18 box for 2 of them, let me do it like a concrete bunker weight, that box gonna weigh about 200 pounds, man. It costs 200 pounds. It's gonna be solid. So that you get no resonance on the walls. That means you gotta be at least double wall all the way around. Port need to have 3 walls, or it need to be big as hell. That's just for 2. You trying to just cram the speakers in there. Yeah, you got the space, but you ain't got the wall built where it need to be. That's when you need to do them big competition vehicles, which, like I say, is a purpose for that. I don't see the purpose. I'm not into it. I want the functionality in my vehicle. I see a lot of guys, the boxes they build with certain stuff. I'm like, okay, all right. But you really want to do it, man, you can take 2 18s and do 160s, man. Yeah. I probably did it with 3. 4? On far less power than they did. Louis. Man, I don't know. People don't think like I think. For customer service, I personally have going to make me an alternator. What's up, MB Flow Rider? With a 22 amp 2 MB sufficient for on 220? Yeah, for sure. Are the dynamic subs decent? I just ordered 212s. Yeah, they decent. MV step audio, way more impressive. Than you see a truck and you know. Step audio. I don't know what that means. He trying to crack some windshield. I don't you saying now? I think sometimes they be typing fast and they won't. I don't get it. I don't, NRF, NRF, NR5, F, Morazing. Motor raising fun. Yeah, I don't get it. I ain't follow you. I'm not. Remember, now I'm born in the 19th century, so I'm kind of slow. You got to fill in the blanks for those of us born in the 19th century. You got to fill the blanks up. And way in the 19th century, not the 90s, before the 90s. But let me see if I missed some more questions. Okay. No, I didn't miss no. Oh, look at this here. Look at this. Remember what the doctor was talking about? Come here and show you something, buddy. Look. If I do this, oh, no wonder. I'm crazy. Don't pay me that. Hey, this baby. Okay. Any more questions, man? Are they filtering my questions? Are they filtering more questions, man? For a full frequency range, what would you choose? 265 ported or 2.5 and a fourth? For frequency range, we would choose 2 ported, 2.5 fourth sealed, and a fourth 6 pill port, 2.6.5. How do you know the subs need 0.4 sealed and 6 ported? That's interesting to me. But outside of that, for full frequency range, a fourth is a narrow bandwidth with stream output, so I don't see how you gonna get what frequency range are you trying to get. When you say full frequency range, then you probably want to go sealed, like completely sealed. Well, if you do that with a 6.5, then you're not gonna get a lot of output. So what's your goal? You're looking for a lot of output in a small pass band. It's gonna be your fourth order. Yeah, I love it when they say on Facebook, yeah, it's fourth order. It plays flat from here to there. I said, that's a lie. He's just talking outside his damn neck. Fourth order is for a small pass band with a lot of output. Ported box is peaky. It's gonna peak at its tuning. A seal gonna give you a flat frequency range, broad frequency range. But are you gonna like the output of the seal? That's the question. MB, do you honestly think that Jacob is ever going to go get to Heaven Scott Johnson start production for a Nightshade 8? I don't know. I heard he sent somebody a Nightshade 8. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew. I'm waiting. Y'all know I'm waiting. 1971 original parts. What port frequency do you have for your personal vehicles? 33. All mine's 33, man. Audionamics doesn't make any subs, in my opinion, worth running. They have one model of mid bass that's probably their best driver in Neo, but not that impressive. Would I have to put another alternator on the F-150 for 4G7? If you going 4G7, 425 weight, you're looking at 5,000 watt amp or more. So you can wind up with 5,000 actually making it to them. 5,000 watts is 500 amp draw. Yeah. You need to get somewhere, at least one 400, if not two 250s. Yeah. Alternator rating necessity is going to be based on how fast you want to replenish the power you're using. When you got a 5,000 watt amp back there. Now there's a way around that. You can use a full bridge amp, which is full bridge. I think it's two sides bridged together. To me, the bass is hollow, but they make considerably more power. They're more efficient in making power than a half bridge design. They're more efficient in making power than a half bridge design, but they can't hold the bass that long. How do you figure out the vehicle resonant frequency? You can take the subwoofer that you're going to use, and whatever applications you're going to use other than, I guess, a ported box. uh, and you put that subwoofer in this perfect QTC of a .7 box and do a frequency sweep, and that's going to be your resonant frequency where it peaks at, where it's going to be the loudest at. Your opinion on Sundown H10s? Great subwoofers, just not a big fan of the Mega Roll. That's all I got to say. One day Jacob going to be deaf. Those subs killing my phone speakers. Any more questions? Any more questions? Nice shades on all that music. They hit lows and small chords. Look at the high roof surround. Yeah, I'm on that class. I think it's hurting some people. I see most people waking up though. That surround thing ain't over. It's just gimmick. Make it move for. But you gotta get a whole bunch of them. Move that with the same amount of air. Hey MB, I'm from a Caribbean. I have 2 Rockville 10-inch subs. I'm trying to build a box film. My music is R&B. That's all. So that's just a statement, brother. What is the quantity of 220 equivalent to 110? More than 110. Yeah, 22508s. Right now, the quantity of the current revision is 82 square inches. A porta box is better than sealed box in the car trunk. You're going to get more output from a porta box than a sealed box in the trunk. Sealed box is good when you're in there listening to it. It's right there in the cabin with you. Then you probably going to like that flat response. I ain't going to be all that loud unless you got one that's geared to get loud in the sealed box. But like I say, the roll-off shadow doesn't really excel in no one thing. It just plays a note. Porta box you want in the trunk car so you can get bass out the trunk and you can hear it. Even if it's gonna might cause it to rattle or something like that. But that's the whole point of it. Like Gaki Gookie, whatever frequency, tune to 3332 list for the music you told me to listen to. Scar 1 version 1 sub versus Scar version 2 sub. What, Scar got a version 1 and version 2? What are you talking about? I ain't never seen the Scar finally got a version 2 on the audio site. What the hell? Boy, look at here. Let me see this. I got to see this myself. I got to see this one. SKAR. You can't put Scar audio. They got a version 1? Man, you tripping. Where they got? Let me see. Let me go to ZV. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Back up. Back up. No, they didn't. ZVX V2. Good Lord, they sure did. Lord, I don't know. I don't work at Subwoofer with that side. Wait a second. Does that mean there's a ZVX V2? No, there's a 1215 version 2. The ZVX is the same old sub it's always been. You ain't do none of that one, huh? You ain't do none of that one, huh? Do you say your game with the bass knob all the way up? No. I started setting my games with the bass knob all the way up. Now when I roll my date, it doesn't seem to have an effect on the music. You should turn all your settings to max. Yes. Because if he didn't do that, then what's going to happen is, if you set your amp, when you turn your bass knob is just where your gain is set. So if your gain is set wherever it's set for the signal, wherever it's set, wherever it's needed for a clean signal, then your remote knob can only go to that point, never behind. So if you got it off, and then it turns all the way up, now you're going to be clipping the signal. I believe that's how that works. Let me see. Because I turn mine all the way up. I turn the signal be flat. I turn it all the bass, the remote, I call it remote gain, all the way up, and then set it. Well, now I don't turn all the way up. I turn it halfway. Yeah, I turned it halfway. Yep, that's what I said it too. But I set mine on the DD. I set my stuff with the SMD DD1 distortion meter, so I was just following the instructions with the DD1. So I'm happy with the results. No clip light. Would you do 1 comp Q12 and a 3Q versus 2Q, 2 comp in a mid-size sedan? and a 3. Well, the 2 and the 3 gonna be louder, and bass ain't gonna be all that deep. Yeah, well, it's gonna hit it, but it ain't gonna hit it. It ain't gonna linger. Me, I'm gonna go with the 1 and the 3, cause I want real deep bass. I'm gonna want real deep bass. You gonna put it over there? Hey. Oh. I'm glad I got in touch with this man. One phone call saved me a bunch of cash. Yeah, that's the dude with the 2 that I just started the phone with. Yeah, I said, man, will you recommend me take my seat out? Hey, heck no, I ain't gonna recommend that. I don't do that. Now, some other people do that, they do that. But I told him, I don't do that, man. He got a 6.0. Man, he got a 6.0, 2006 6.0 bulletproof. Talking about taking the seat out for some beat. Come on, man. Don't know. So everybody that know me know I say if you part of Select Flu, you can get a box from me. Because I'm only going to build with what I know works. My name means more than anything. That's why this right here killing me right now. I can't build right now. My name means more than anything to me. You know, my integrity, I started my business on one thing, and that's why people try to partner and try to get some of the sunshine, the light that's on me. I said, I can't do. You don't even think like me, man. You don't think like me. You looking for the dollar point. Are you still in your garage? You still in there? Yeah, that's for now. But you want some of this, like. So I ain't asking you for nothing. So I know what time it is, man. I just be cool. Be cool and be humble. But I'm starting my business on integrity. Everything I tell y'all that sound good, I'm gonna do this. That's what I honestly believe and feel. I ain't just trying to make a buck off of you. I got 40K up there and growing. How many enemies I done went through? One. My closest enemy, I got 4 times more than he got. The other one, hey baby, the other one, the dude, what you watch? What you reading comments? Oh, the other one, he partnered with a manufacturer. They both telling people lies. I'm watching. Look at this shit. Y'all going for this? Y'all believe in that? Why ain't nobody in America doing it? Let me tell you something. I'm building boxes. God gave me a gift building boxes. Right? Make them sound good. Other people build boxes, make them sound good too. There's other people that can take 2 ways to do it, 140, 140, 12.
Just speaking for your gift.
I'm just speaking for my gift though. But boy, some stuff, if you can't duplicate it here in the States, boy, you go for that. Hey, for a flat 30 to 40 hertz response, yeah, then go with the 4th. You're gonna get flat 3 in there and a lot of output if that's what you're looking for. But that ain't sound quality. You're gonna be boosted right along there. I don't know. You can EQ some of that out, but yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna build you that 4th though. I don't build 4th because it's something I know that y'all don't know that y'all ain't gonna be able to give me. So I ain't gonna build no 4th. The gain on the app should always be set with the bass now all the way up. Thank you. They use DD1 said don't do turn all the way up, and I was surprised he said that, but when I did it, I'm happy because I got that negative 10 dB overlap. I'm happy. It's happy. That light don't never come on, and that output be crazy. Woo! That what my Sundown U2A is now shipped. Box built, just need to stand in, so I'm so ready. Okay. What's a good subsonic? As a Facebook dude. That's Facebook dude. All them Sundown Facebook boys, they gonna comment always talking. They won't tell everybody else. That shit is addictive. What's a good subsonic filter setting for a kick a quiet box? Well, the box is supposed to be tuned to 31 hertz. So, and then they're 12s. I would say 25? 25? Depending on what your attenuation is. Does it roll into it, or is it going to start right at 25? Because you say that 25 you get your full, but at 26 and 27 it's already kicking back. So it depends on what your slope is. I say with 25, 26, Also was like clean power. You'd be surprised what they do if the power's clean. How important is the QTS in the sound on insertion and subwoofer? I just tell you what's his favorite alignment. And then they doing, man, they putting high Q subwoofers in so they can get a big peaky ported response. It all depends on what your goals are, how important is it for you is the QTS. I like deep bass, okay, and the 3Q box. Watch the power handling though. Now you're gonna be right at rated, no more. The box is doing the work. The box itself, they're gonna give you all they got, and that's it. 30 amp alternator, 320 amp on it, but you have to understand the relationship between motor power and power production. Also, anything lower than 3 amp won't charge lithium well. You also need battery. Yeah. See how they sell y'all that stuff? Y'all gotta keep doing that. I'm selling people 12500 watt amp. You gonna get your 140 dB. We ain't gotta get no 5Ks, 10Ks, turn SUVs into 2-seaters. We ain't doing none of that. On the M25 and the Dodge Charger, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Which setup, in your opinion, would you run if you had the vehicle? And which would be loud and give you that D bass? Two 2508Gs, supercharger, one solo X12. One solo X12. 3Q box and the charger will fit in there. You can go 3.5Q and get them. Boy, look at here. I love my 2508. He ain't doing nothing with that solo. And them two ain't gonna do nothing with that solo. Too much motor force. That cone too rigid. I love my Godzilla, but I would let them know, boy, you need to stay, stay in the kennel. Don't go out there with that solo. Hey, don't go out there with that solo, boy. Let me do that solo X12 box. Boy, yes, sir. Bring the ruckus. If I had to guess, how many enclosure orders have you fulfilled since you started your business? A lot. That's a lot. What happened to your, is 40,000 subscribers up there? You know what 10% mean, right? It's 10% of everything, even in business. What happened to your hand? How long are you out for? I pray you make a speedy recovery. Table saw, doctor's orders, the other, we went to the real doctor. I can't do nothing this week. I got to do 10 business days. So I can't do nothing this week. So I already had some box out there, so I can't do nothing this week. And I crank back up next. As soon as I get a clearance, he want me working out there with the dust until it heals better than this. Until it heals better than this, he want me out there. And that dust, because worried about infection. So, and I need to get a little more movement in my hand. Rover Rampage 8's being stocked. They are in stock now. All you gotta do is order. Call me. I can get you. I ain't never heard of them being out of stock. If you had to guess, okay. Nowadays, the haters get you paid too. Tell them thanks for disposing. Laugh all the way to the bank. Yeah, 40K. I used to always say thanks for the view. Thanks for the view. Them jokers kept watching. Nowadays, the haters. Okay, that's a good question, but I guarantee his count isn't close to what he actually built. Oh no! I ain't built no 40,000 boxes. No, don't ever think that. No. He would have that count boxes. He would have had to count boxes before he even started. Yeah, for real. I ain't built no 40,000 boxes. I ain't even built 10% of 40,000 either. Heck nah. What do you think about that Solo X15 doing that 180? Man, what you think? What I mean? Look what you mean. The first one out of the box. The first recon out of the box did it. A 15 going against 18. What you mean? What I think? Come on, man. Talked about that already. It spoke for itself. They brought a knife to a gunfight and won. What do you think about their bounce? I don't think about their bounce. Their bounce get down, but they ain't like party a lot. They're not efficient at all. I don't think about it. I think about America, man. That's what their bounce. DD. How about that? DD. How important is adding 45s to enclosure? You need just 45, and to me, just a 45 of the port. That's it. This thing with 45s in every corner, like the air is moving around the circular formation. that just kills me. You don't know rules of thermodynamics. Air does not move, and then they be drawing pictures where they showing the woofer's moving this way. The woofer is moving. Listen, this is what they said. The woofer is moving back and forth, right? But they saying that the 45s direct the airflow to the port. I said, boy, y'all say anything on Facebook. Anything. Don't believe the hype. Man, come on, man. If you can make it the whole inside of the enclosure round, you could totally emulate standing waves. Putting the 45 there does not direct air to flow to the port. Doesn't work like that. What happens when you turn the speaker on? Soon as you turn it on, before it's even moving, it has pressurized the air inside that port. It's a Helmholtz resonator. It's sitting there. The best woofer you can get not to move at all, but when you turn your system on, you put your hand on top of the cone, don't you feel the energy? Because it's moving. It's reacting to the air, the radiative temperature is reacting to everything around it. It's moving. That little slight movement is so fast, especially when another cone coupled with it, that it's pressurizing the air inside the port. So that as it moves, if that port area is commensurate with it to be, the port area, and the port is long enough, then you're going to get a resonation that's going to reinforce the wave that was just made. Air in the port. The only thing you might want to is make sure that that port has at least 12 inches before it hits the outside air, and that little slight bend, make sure that, because the entire port, all the air in that port is denser than the surrounding air, and that's what's moving the other molecules and giving you base. You say, yeah, you put your hand in there. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's denser than the air around it. That's why it hits stuff and pulls stuff in, because that air is getting sucked into it and pulled stuff back and forth. That's what's happening at the port. So you need a 45 at the port. That's it. The rest of it just way they, people do what they do. That's how you gonna say. That's it, man. That's it. Oh, you say I'm lying? Okay, buy Bob a Giggly box. Look inside there, see if you got 45 on them corners in the prefab box. Why? It ain't needed. It ain't needed. It ain't needed. I wonder if a Solo X8 would be a match for what Solo X8? Would it be ain't nothing to match for. If they ever came out of Solo X8, it's over. Ain't nothing to match for it. 45 weight box volume. You also won't hear all the difference port volume and close volume of Paramount. Tell them, DJ. I just give them the truth, man. I just give them the truth. Do you think those Addictive Audio 6-mine sub will fit in the factory location at 6-mine? I don't know. I'm interested in that, but I'm interested to figure out what this woofer gonna do. But I'm the rolls on that thing. And then if there's a dual roll, I'm very interested, man. I'm gonna put that thing. I'm gonna put two of them in 1.25. I'm putting them in a small box. I'm gonna put them in a small box. Maybe 1.5 box, big box. I'm putting them in. They're gonna be a small box. I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. If they can fit inside that 2 key box, I'm not gonna do that, but we'll see. Do you think though? Okay, happy to know that you would come and get back to what you love doing. Yeah. What is the most common brand sub that your cousin have that you build? The most common brand sub? Sure, all the brands I got common, I guess. It all depends. It comes in waves. Back in New York one time for a year, I wasn't building nothing but kicker. Now I build, man, I build for a lot of stuff, man. Scar, Rockvilles, DC Audio, Kicker. I build for everything, man. Everything. Cosmos Audio. I can't say the most common sub brand. That's it. If an amp rating is 500 watts RMS, one on, and it dyno shows it gives over 6. Is it safe to power 500 watt subwoofer at one on? Yeah, and that shows it gives over 6. Yeah. Probably on peak. Woofer will be fine. You're not gonna always be giving the 500 watts anyway. You're not gonna be always riding around with it at full tilt. Air is fluid, filled spaces. I'm running 2 DCR level 410 in my Medcat. Could I do 3 inverted? They're rated at 1 cubic for. Yep. Yep, you get 3.83. You take them out the box. Sure can. I've got the 45 at the port. Yeah, that's the only one you want to put in. The 45 at the port is needed at that bin. Best way to get deep bass under the floor in the trunk of an SUV. Currently have 212s deep bass under the floor in the trunk of an SUV. At 2 at Silbon Community, I feel like it's peaking, not very deep. Best way to get deep bass under the floor in the trunk of an SUV. This is not a channel for you. Your best bet is Enclosures 4/4 corners. Yeah, yeah. Find that, right? Amy, it's Tommy in Knoxville. That's in the box of slamming lows. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I was glad to meet the somewhere by Rockville and also MBEnclosures. Shit, Scar do it, everybody, you know. Yeah, you could put a $10 sub in a $1,000 box. You gonna get better. You gonna get 500 hours in performance. I will tell you, man, I don't care what you run. As long as you got TS parameters. Now, I ain't gonna Rockville parameters ain't right. Scar's not right either. But I have built for them drivers and know pretty much what they can do. Yeah, pretty much what they can do. They specs is off. For real. They specs is off. Scars need big boxes. Don't put them in a small box. Scars need big boxes. Not my favorite stuff to build for, but hey. Good evening, Mr. MB. Why could it be that my system is harder on hip hop when I take out the epicenter? Thanks in advance. I don't know. Maybe you tune high. That's what I'm thinking. If your box is tuned high, then if you take out the epicenter, that's what it would. I guess I don't know. I don't understand that. It's harder. Maybe you just like high bass. You don't really like low bass. That could be a reason too. I ran into one guy in 3 years me being in business. I built him a box tuner 33. He did not like it. Remember that dude came? He said, "Man, I see how that, but dang, when I want that." So I said, "Man," so I actually built him a box 2 inches lower than what he had in the prefab. He was happy. There's a guy that got an MBE box tuned 42 hertz. You kid me? Yes, it is. He in Alabama. Love his box to death. He said, "Man, I don't like that." And it was a black guy. I never black. Love that prefab sound, man. Tripped me out. Should I run my shit? Okay. You ever go into Tennessee audio flat sub? Nah, heck no. Nah, I ain't gonna test it. Would you recommend a big? But it's a good sub. I'm not gonna test it. Would you recommend a big box of 2 scribing scars? Stand 30, 14, 17. I don't think that's big enough. Don't know what size it is. The Comp Q is better drive for seal. Q class more of an SQ than Solo X if you want to get loud. They make better use of that 3 cubic feet. Yeah, Solo X just for abuse. Depending on what your goals are. Remember, everybody don't listen to music the same. If you tune your box at 30 and going and running audio controller, which model we best out of 30 hertz, 25, 20? I got 20 module in mine. Could you elaborate how you know which is best? I got a 20 hertz module in mine, so I can go even lower than what that factory setting is. But you gotta know how to turn your sweep knob with your enclosure. You gotta know where you set it, and you gotta know how to turn your sweep knob so you know what frequency you're gonna look at to drop down. Yes, you gotta. It ain't just they all gotta work together, cause the epicenter can make your system sound like garbage. Yeah, if you don't know how to use it, you can make your system sound like garbage. Yes. Yes. If you don't know how to use epicenter, it is for an experienced user. It's not for everybody. Why does it seem like old school? Why like old school and R&B hit harder than rap? Am I tweaking? Yeah, you tweaking. I pray the Lord for your hand. Thank you, man. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Rock on. Brian Mix. Brian out. What time is it? Oh, yeah, you right, Brian. It's time. It's time, Brian. That's Brian. Brian let me know when I'm out. See that dude, Brian Mix? When he come on, hey, man, I'm out. Been out. Hey, later, y'all.